Well, it's about that time of the year again. It's time for more Summoner's War. Yes, we are back. I know the last time I made a Summoner's War video, I said I was done with this game. But, as anyone who's played Summoner's War knows, you are never truly done with Summoner's War. You always come back. So, without further ado, it's time to make a new video. It's like, gotta make a video before the year ends because I haven't made a video this year. And I have a duty to make at least one video per year. So I'm gonna be doing something that I've actually wanted to do for a while now, which is test sort of like these skills here. So like it says damage plus 5%, damage plus 10%, you know. You get all the damage increases on the skills. And what I wanted to test is sort of like how that works, because it's like, how does that exactly work? Like, if it does damage and then you skill it up, will it do exactly 5% more damage? Like, you know, it probably, you know, it's probably a bit more in depth than that, with like the formula and everything, but I don't know how the fucking formula works. So I just sort of like wanted to see like how accurate that is compared to the thing. So I'm going to be skilling up my Camilla, and so at each level I'm going to test how much damage she does, and then I'm going to write it down on this spreadsheet that I made, which oh fuck, can't like, here it is, on this spreadsheet that I made. So first of all, these numbers are useless. I was just making sure that the formulas I entered worked right. Also, let me save this real fast. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and test this, and on each one we are going to see how much damage we actually do. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let me get my Devilmon. I've been saving up a lot of Devilmon. I have like a lot of Nat 5s that I can skill up, but I don't like to waste my Devilmon. I'm always sort of like hoping that like I summon a better Nat 5. That way I don't waste it on like a crappy one. Like this fucking useless piece of shit that I summoned, but just disregard that. But I figure Camilla's useful enough that I can go ahead and skill her up. I've been using her often enough. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, let's see how much damage this does. So 8,895. Now, the only thing is that might vary a little, so I'm actually going to take out like a note card and sort of like do like the average of each one. You're just gonna have to trust that I'm writing this down because I don't feel like. So let's see. So skill 1, 8,895. I'm just gonna write it down for skill 2 as well. I was sort of hoping I would fight more. I just sort of wanted to test it against the Hellhound since the damage is going to be different for each thing. Are they different level on like the later ones? I'm not actually sure. Okay, no, they're the same one. So let's see. 8,545. So as you can see, there is a little bit of variance in the actual damage. So, I think I'll just do like 2 per thing, because otherwise this is gonna like take way too long. I'm not gonna show this whole thing though, so you guys don't have to sit here for like 10 years of your life. But I will show you how I'm doing it on this first round. So that one did 7,372. Man, really? That's actually kind of surprising. 7,688. I kind of thought, shouldn't her skill 2 do like way more damage than her skill 1? 7,845. Huh. Well, they might actually have higher defense on this second stage. But I thought her skill 2 did a lot more damage than her skill 1. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, they do have more defense on this stage. Well, let me do one more and see how much damage she does on round 2. Let's see, that did 5,000. Her skill 2 does do more damage. It's actually, I thought her skill 2 did a lot more damage than her skill 1. It seems like it only does like a little bit more damage. Let's see. 8,840. Yeah, so they do definitely have more defense on the last stage. Even though they're the same level. I don't know why they aren't like a higher level or anything. $7,674. Yeah, it seems to be the same as like the first stage. Okay. Okay, but that's basically what I'm going to be doing. Just going through these, writing down the numbers that I get, and then we'll go ahead and analyze them at the end. But I'm not going to make you guys sit through this whole thing, because otherwise that would take way too long. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. Step aside when I'm messing with the Mandarin. I'm hungry like the wolf, but I'm here to lend a hand. I'll awaken and I'm kicking up the battle speed. You'll need a telescope to keep your eye on Ganymede. Ventilate and dominate, it's time to overrun. Respect the crown, you'll be bound on Oberon. Like a boss! You can't touch this. The pain cometh, and I'm dealing up the justice. You can try your best, fight as hard as you want. Bring your armies, I'll take them on. In the arena where power decides who is worthy, who survives. I think you're forgetting about someone. Alright, what a match made in heaven, I shall bring the dawn. Treat your body like a temple that I'll pray upon. I'm so divine, I shine on cloud 9. From Genesis to Malachi, I'm the grandest of all time. You can try your best, fight as hard as you want. Bring your armies, I'll take them on. In the arena where power decides who is worthy, who survives. Okay, so I finished skilling up my Camilla and doing all the damage testing. As we can see, her skills are fully skilled now. These are her runes, by the way. I have her on speed, crit damage, HP for bruiser build. So, how did everything turn out? Well, I wrote down everything. I sort of, as I got further, I started doing like 4 to 5 rather than just 2 tests per thing, because I sort of figured that would turn out a little bit better since some of these numbers were getting kind of close. But we'll go ahead and take a look at how this turned out real fast. So let me move this. Okay. So as we can see, the numbers sort of as I I sort of figured that the numbers would be lower than the actual numbers. I am sort of surprised, like, at how much lower they were. I probably didn't do enough for skill level 2 on her first skill, because it actually, the average damage did increase, but it was such a small amount that it calculated it as 0%. After that one, that's when I started doing 5 per test, just to get a little bit more reliable numbers. But like, the average probably would have been closer to like 8,200, 8,300. And then the increase from 2 to 3 wouldn't have been 6%. It probably would have been more like 3%. It probably would have been like 3%, 3% or something. But as you can see, or I guess I should put the mouse over here. The numbers, yeah, they really didn't increase like as much as I thought they would. Like this one, we were expecting a smaller increase since the actual thing was 5%. But yeah, they're kind of small. It also kind of surprises me the damage difference between her skill 1 and her skill 2. It's only like skill 2 only does like 1,000 more damage. But that could also be, of course, because if we take a look at this skill right here, it actually does damage based on the enemy's max HP. So that could also be why the damage is so similar. If the enemy doesn't have a lot of HP, then it's not going to do much damage. And obviously the Fire Hellhounds and Faimon don't have a lot of HP, so that could also be why. But yeah, thanks for watching. Again, I can show the thing again. Probably should have done more tests on level 2, but it's not like I can redo them since she's already skilled up. But yeah, those are my results. Bye! Oh, and Happy New Year!